Chapter 8: DOMS and Theories. Kaizen woke to the first light of dawn filtering through the thin curtains of his room. He lay still for a moment, feeling the soft sheets against his skin and the gentle rise and fall of his breath. As he slowly sat up, he could sense the replenishment of his chakra reserves, a subtle but unmistakable increase from the previous day. His relentless training was already beginning to show results, not just in his physical abilities but in his chakra control and capacity as well. Pushing aside the blanket, Kaizen stood up, stretching his arms above his head. The familiar stiffness in his muscles from yesterday's exertion greeted him, a testament to the intensity of his training. An idea sparked in his mind: could he use his chakra to alleviate this muscle soreness? Curiosity and determination intertwined as Kaizen decided to explore this new possibility. He closed his eyes and began to focus inward, visualizing the flow of chakra through his body. He imagined it coursing through him like a river, each pulse bringing a sense of renewal and strength. The concept was simple, but the execution required a great amount of concentration and control. Kaizen concentrated on directing his chakra to the areas that felt the most fatigued. He visualized the energy flowing from his core, spreading out through his limbs, and pooling in the muscles that ached the most. As he focused, he could feel the warmth of his chakra permeating the sore spots, gradually easing the tension and dissipating the lingering soreness after several minutes. This was his first attempt at using chakra in such a manner, and Kaizen approached it with the analytical mindset that had always served him well. He paid close attention to the sensations, noting how the chakra moved and how it interacted with his physical discomfort. Each adjustment and fine-tuning of the flow increased his understanding of chakra control. As the muscle soreness began to fade, Kaizen marveled at the effects of his chakra manipulation. He pondered why and how the chakra was alleviating the soreness, theorizing based on his knowledge from his previous life. In that life, he had studied the pathways, chemistry, and anatomy of muscle growth and recovery extensively. Now, he sought to apply that knowledge to understand the interplay between chakra and physical conditioning. Muscle soreness, often referred to as delayed onset muscle soreness (DOMS), typically occurred due to microscopic tears in muscle fibers, which happened during strenuous or unfamiliar physical activities. These microtears were particularly common during eccentric contractions when muscles lengthened under tension, such as lowering a weight slowly or running downhill. The tears in the muscle fibers triggered an inflammatory response, a natural part of the body's healing process. Kaizen knew that the initial response to these micro-tears involved an increase in blood flow to the damaged muscles. This influx of blood brought with it essential nutrients and oxygen, which were critical for the repair and regeneration of muscle tissue. White blood cells and other immune cells were also dispatched to the area to remove cellular debris and initiate the healing process. This phase was accompanied by the release of inflammatory chemicals, which contributed to the sensation of soreness and stiffness. The next phase of muscle recovery involved the activation of satellite cells. These were a type of stem cell that resided in the muscle tissue and played a crucial role in muscle repair. When muscle fibers were damaged, satellite cells proliferated and fused with the existing muscle fibers, helping to repair the tears and contribute to muscle growth. This process was supported by various growth factors and cytokines, such as insulin-like growth factor IGF and fibroblast growth factor FGF, which were released in response to muscle damage. Kaizen theorized that his chakra, when properly directed, could enhance these natural recovery pathways. By increasing blood flow and nutrient delivery, chakra could potentially expedite the inflammatory response and subsequent healing processes. Additionally, chakra might stimulate the production or activity of growth factors and cytokines, further accelerating muscle repair. Moreover, Kaizen considered the role of neural adaptations in muscle strength and endurance. Neural adaptations involved improvements in motor unit recruitment, increased firing frequency of motor neurons, and better synchronization of muscle contractions. These adaptations were crucial for building functional strength without significant muscle hypertrophy, which meant increasing strength without a corresponding increase in muscle size. This was particularly important for maintaining agility and speed, essential traits for a shinobi. Kaizen speculated that by manipulating his chakra, he could enhance these neural pathways, improving his coordination and efficiency during physical activities. This could allow him to develop stronger muscles without necessarily increasing their size, optimizing his physical performance while maintaining the agility and flexibility required for his training. Another aspect Kaizen contemplated was the pathways through which chakra flowed, deeply rooted in the rich lore of the ninja world. The traditional understanding of chakra pathways paralleled the concept of meridians in acupuncture, intricate channels that wove throughout the body, enabling the flow of chakra to support various bodily functions and overall vitality. Mastering the manipulation of these pathways would enable Kaizen to direct healing energy with pinpoint accuracy, alleviating soreness in targeted muscle groups and enhancing his physical performance. Kaizen knew that these chakra pathways were part of a complex system known as the chakra circulatory system. This system comprised not only the pathways but also nodes called tenketsu points. There were 361 tenketsu points throughout the body, which acted as control valves for chakra flow. Each tenketsu point could open or close to regulate the amount of chakra released. In combat, precise strikes to these points could disrupt an opponent's chakra flow, causing significant harm or immobilizing them entirely. The knowledge of tenketsu points was especially significant in advanced techniques like the gentle fist style used by the Hyuga clan, who could see these points with their byakugan. Although Kaizen did not possess the byakugan, understanding the locations and functions of tenketsu points would allow him to refine his chakra control. By focusing on these points, he could enhance the flow of chakra, ensuring that his energy reached every part of his body efficiently and effectively. Additionally, Kaizen reflected on the 8 gates, a series of internal chakra gates that controlled the flow and intensity of chakra throughout the body. These gates acted as regulators, preventing the body from overexerting itself and maintaining a balance of energy. However, through intense training and mastery, a shinobi could learn to open these gates, temporarily unlocking immense power at the cost of potential harm to their body. Kaizen knew the locations and purposes of each gate. The gate of opening kaimon located in the brain's left hemisphere. It removed mental inhibitions, increasing physical strength, but at the risk of muscle tearing. The gate of healing kyumon found in the brain's right hemisphere. It increased physical strength further by forcing the body to recover faster from damage, but it caused significant strain. The gate of life Simon situated in the spinal cord. It unleashed the body's full potential, enabling feats far beyond normal capabilities, but also causing immense stress on the heart. The gate of pain Shoman located in the spinal cord below the gate of life. It increased strength and speed but resulted in severe muscle tissue damage. The gate of limit Toman positioned in the abdomen. It allowed access to even greater levels of chakra, enhancing all physical abilities at a substantial cost to the body. The gate of view Kaiman found in the stomach. It heightened the body's senses and perception, providing a significant boost to reaction time and agility while causing extreme physical toll. The gate of wonder Kaiman located below the stomach. It unleashed extraordinary power, often resulting in the body reaching near breaking points. The gate of death Shimon situated at the heart. It granted unparalleled strength and speed, but at the ultimate risk of death due to the immense strain on the body. Kaizen realized that while the 8 gates offered tremendous power, their use was a double-edged sword, requiring not only physical fortitude but also deep knowledge and control over one's chakra. He pondered how the principles of the 8 gates could be applied to his training, not necessarily by opening them, but by understanding the body's limits and working within them to maximize his efficiency and power. By integrating his knowledge of chakra pathways, tenketsu points, and the 8 gates, Kaizen envisioned developing techniques that would allow him to enhance his physical and mental capabilities without causing undue harm. This holistic approach to chakra control and physical training was an exciting frontier, promising to unlock new heights of strength and skill. With this detailed understanding in mind, Kaizen continued to focus on his chakra, guiding it through his pathways and concentrating on attempting to locate the various tenketsu points to optimize his energy flow. This practice not only alleviated his muscle soreness, but also provided valuable insights into the deeper mechanics of his body's energy system, laying the groundwork for more advanced training and techniques in the future. As he was focusing his chakra, Kaizen's thoughts continued to race with the potential applications of this recovery technique. If he could refine his control over chakra to target specific recovery pathways, he could significantly enhance his training regimen. By reducing recovery time and minimizing muscle soreness, he could train more frequently and intensively, accelerating his progress as a shinobi. Kaizen also considered his current body and age, aware that his potential was limited until he grew older. While he knew the supposed timeline of events in the Naruto story, he couldn't rely on that knowledge completely, given the unprecedented circumstances of his reincarnation and the lessons from his previous life's demise. He understood the need to balance his impatience for strength with the wisdom that haste could lead to failure. Hard work was essential, and he recognized that his young body would inevitably delay some of his more ambitious plans. With his muscles now relaxed and his mind sharp, Kaizen proceeded with his morning training routine. He moved through his exercises with precision and focus, the lingering effects of fatigue and soreness now a distant memory. This new technique of utilizing chakra for recovery was proving to be a valuable addition to his training arsenal, one that he would continue to develop and perfect in the days to come. As the early morning light filtered through his window, Kaizen completed his training. Before doing anything else, Kaizen took a moment to empty his mind and enjoy the tranquility of peace surrounding him. It was a reminder of the balance he sought to achieve, a harmony between the rigorous demands of becoming a shinobi and the serene moments that allowed him to reflect and grow. After several minutes, Kaizen opened his eyes once more, a renewed sense of focus within them. Rejuvenated and ready, Kaizen began to prepare for the day. As he washed up and changed into his clothes, he felt a sense of anticipation. Today was another opportunity to prove himself, to learn and to grow stronger. The academy awaited, and with it, the promise of new challenges and discoveries.